Hi, I'm Laura. I'm a second year psychology student and the project coordinator for the Ukuthemba project. The Ukuthemba project aims to end rape in South Africa through education and changing mentalities towards rape, gender-based violence and women within the country. The project itself is an Enactus project. Enactus is a global student-led organisation which uses entrepreneurial action to create sustainable projects and social enterprises which change real lives in both local and international communities. I first found out about the project this time last year when Beth, one of our project leaders, posted it on the FemSoc page. As a passionate feminist and a rape survivor myself, I jumped at the chance to be involved in such an important and proactive project. We started the project in about October last year. We only had 7 active members, many of whom have now gone on to placement years or left university, so we've had to really reevaluate the project as we've come into our second year. We spent most of last year researching the issue, trying to figure out what we could do to solve the problem. We knew we wanted to do education, but we just didn't know how to properly tackle the issue, but because we knew we wanted it to be proactive and sustainable, so we decided that we just had to go out to South Africa. So in July last year, in 2015, we went out to South Africa. We went with the South Africa Challenge. This is an organisation which takes students and young people out to South Africa every year to create their own sustainable projects and network with businesses, NGOs and assorted organisations in South Africa to truly understand the culture and the situation out there. Whilst we were there, we worked with the Jess Forward Foundation. Jess was raped herself 7 years ago by 4 men and has since set up the organisation in order to offer education to young people and offer support to rape survivors within her area and her community. We worked with a group of 12 to 18-year-olds to create an educational programme which taught them about rape, and how to deal with being raped, and the issues underlying rape, such as gender inequality and power imbalances within their communities. We also work with 2 groups of 18 to 35-year-olds to teach them not only about rape, but how to teach their communities about rape, so we can have a legacy live on whilst we work on the next stages of our project. Whilst we were out there, we also worked with a group of musicians in Durban. These guys wrote, recorded and produced an album about rape and gender inequality in just 2 weeks, and we now have a fully fledged album to raise awareness for the issue. Whilst we were out there, we also did typical touristy things. We went on safari, we went to the beach, we witnessed the cultural side. This was really fundamental to show us the beautiful and cultural side of South Africa and take us away from the crime and violence that we saw through our project. My role within the project now is project coordinator. This essentially means that I liaise with our contacts in South Africa to maintain strong relationships, and I work with all our different teams within the project this year to maintain that we are functional and effective. Our project coming into the second year now consists of 28 active members within 4 different teams. We have marketing, education, sustainability and finance to ensure that we have a functional and sustainable project that can live on beyond each of our individual impacts. Our marketing team, as of today, is running the Speak My Heart campaign. This is where people write down their fears and experiences of sexual violence to show rape survivors that they're not alone and there is support out there. And this is running every day for 16 days in the University Union. As of next year, we'll be releasing the album. This is to raise awareness, and both nationally and internationally, of the issue in South Africa and the work that our project is doing. And on the 8th of December, we're running a Christmas ball to raise money for the issue, which you're all welcome to attend, and tickets are sold with the campaign. As part of Enactus, there are 4 main projects. Alongside the Ukuthemba project, there is Press, which works to reduce waste in Sri Lanka through utilising plastic fusion and creating products which benefit the lives of women in the communities. We also have 2 local projects. We have Consulting You, which works in local struggling businesses, and Wise, which works with isolated women in the community to reintegrate them into society. All of these projects can be accessed through their various project leaders and through Enactus Leeds itself. Through the project, I've gained more than I can even begin to explain in 15 seconds. I now have a much greater understanding of the world around me and why people believe what they do. And I've also begun to make real lasting impact in the world, which I didn't think would be possible at 19 or in my lifetime. I now have contacts within NGOs, businesses, the police and the government in South Africa and in this country, which gives me real experience and will allow me to set up my own organisations and work within NGOs in the future, which is now a dream of mine. Through this project, I found my passion and have been able to volunteer within this area. And I think it's really fundamental that everybody finds their own passion and works towards making real active change in these areas, because together we can make real change and change the world. Thank you.